University. He has a brown belt in judo, was a very proficient judo player. Got into karate and started working that left leg. He trained with Glenn Keeney in Indiana, the Sly Fox he was called, and became, as the announcer said, the top fighter in the world in point karate. Ray McCallum, the last tournament I fought Bill Wallace in, which was a point tournament, was 1973. Bill Wallace and I fought for the grand champion at that tournament. That day, Ray McCallum won the junior brown belt competition. He was 15 years old that day. So here, 7 years later, Ray McCallum now fights Bill Wallace, the world middleweight champion. This must be a big day in Ray McCallum's life.
Ray McCallum has been looking forward to his chance of getting in the ring with Superfoot, Bill Wallace. This, as you said, has to be a big day in his life, but he's here to give him everything that he came to get, because Ray McCallum has been training harder for this fight than he's trained for any other fight.
Ray McCallum is a fighter who fights well in point tournaments and in full contact tournaments. He's ranked number 2 in the United States in point competition. He was the Black Belt Magazine Hall of Fame Fighter of the Year for 1979. Even though he was number 2 in the country, he was the Hall of Fame winner. Very, very flashy style in the point karate. In the full contact karate, he does well. Not as well up to date as he has in the point arena.
Has a very, very positive attitude, as you said about Chuck Norris and Bill Wallace. Ray McCallum's attitude is, I love to fight. Just tell me what the rules are before we start, and I'll fight under any rules. And that means he can fight in Texas in point matches, in Georgia in point matches, go to California in point matches, travels all over the world. And
coming to center ring with Ray McCallum is Demetrius Havanas, who is now the number 3 ranked welterweight in the world, now moving down into the lightweight division. You see Havanas with the T-shirt, blue T-shirt, immediately to center referee Dick Terschel's right. Havanas will be in the runoff with Tommy Williams to determine who the vacated PKA lightweight title will go to. And the crowd is ready for it, Larry.
I'm not sure Bill Wallace has taken Ray McCallum serious. His hands are not taped underneath the gloves, and I don't believe he has a mouthpiece in. Oh, yes, he does. My mistake. It's on the upper teeth.
Wallace never tapes his hands the way most boxers do. He's taken McCallum very seriously. That's a hard left hook of Bill Wallace's. He has a devastating left hook to go with his kick.
Bill Superfoot Wallace can change direction on his kick in midair, and he just did that on Ray McCallum.
A bashing left hook then by Bill Wallace. I think he now has Wallace sufficiently irritated. Second round kick glancing off McCallum's face. McCallum coming in with a hard left front kick. That's the kind of kick when he comes in like that he's liable to run into a Bill Wallace left hook.
These fighters are exchanging those left hooks. McCallum actually throwing right hooks, fighting as a southpaw. Bill Wallace taking a couple on the gloves.
Wallace going to the body with the hook. He lands a solid one on the head. He'll go to the body and then come back to the head hard with those hooks.
Bill Wallace came out smiling after that exchange, but he is taking blows from Ray McCallum.
Wallace definitely taking some shots. McCallum taking the harder blows. Hard skipping side kicked in by Bill Wallace. McCallum not intimidated. He's here knowing that he's got nothing to lose. Wallace 2 hard left hands, 1 hard right hand in close. Good right hand as McCallum moves out. McCallum moving out, not defending himself.
Both these fighters, powerful punchers, beautiful kickers. This has got to be a classic fight. Ray McCallum is beginning to tire at round 1. He's smiling from his corner. He wants Bill Wallace to know he's not hurt.
Wallace smiled at him. McCallum started to follow him across the ring, smiling back.
And we'll be back with round 2 after this.
I had the score.
As we look at some of the action from round one in slow motion, how did you score that round, Joe?
I had that round scored even 10-10. McCallum landing actually more blows in that round, but Wallace landing the more powerful, more effective blows. Bill Wallace with 10 kicks in that first round. Ray McCallum with 9 kicks in that first round.
Ray McCallum in the red pants, world champion, Bill Wallace.
Wallace has that look in his eye like he wants to finish it this round.
Hard uppercuts by Bill Wallace. Wallace is taking punishment from Ray McCallum. There's a cut on the nose of Bill Wallace.
That hard left hook then landed by Wallace. Hard uppercut by Wallace. He is fiercely determined. Wallace is a fighter who hates to be hit. He hates it.
Swelling under the left eye of Ray McCallum.
McCallum's eye is glassy. That hard hook catching McCallum in Wallace's corner. McCallum, I think, in a little trouble. The round kick catching McCallum, not responding to it as he did earlier.
Wallace clowning in center ring, looking under Ray McCallum's arm and smiling at the audience. I think Bill Wallace knows that he's in command of this fight at this point.
Just bashing McCallum now with the left hand.
McCallum holding on to Wallace.
McCallum's eye is still a little glazed. McCallum catching a hard left hook, but countering with his own hard left hook.
Raymond McCallum is looking dead into the eyes of Bill Wallace in those clinches.
Neither man throwing many kicks. Two kickers, two of the best kickers in the world who are now concentrating primarily on hands.
I think they're trying to show each other something in this round. Who is the toughest?
That's the Bill Wallace front leg hook kick. The hard left hook by Wallace, another left hook there.
I think Ray McCallum is staggered. He may go down. That's the bell. And he did not go down at the bell, but he was staggered. We'll be back with round 3 right after this. Larry Black along with Joe Corley, and we're ready for round 3. Here's round 2 in slow motion as Bill Superfoot Wallace throws a round kick right back to a hook kick and another round kick, all off of one leg. His Superfoot, the left foot. Bill Wallace having Vaseline applied to the scratch on the left side of his nose. He's not really hurt. He ended that round smiling, and we ended that round with Ray McCallum in trouble. Had it gone a few more seconds, who knows what would have happened.
I had to score that round 10-10 again. Both men just getting in 8 kicks in that round. They were content to stand and blast each other with the hands.
This is round number 3. Bill Superfoot Wallace in the gray pants, Raymond McCallum in the red pants.
It's about as determined a look as I've seen in Wallace's eyes in a long time. He went over his head with a hook kick, came back with a round kick then. McCallum is closing that distance well on Wallace, catching Wallace with the first shot. Wallace is coming back with the counters. A referee from, warning from center referee Dick Tershel to Ray McCallum for holding behind the neck. Hard left hand in by Wallace. Hard left-right combination against McCallum in the corner.
Wallace using that left hand to punish Ray McCallum.
Wallace trying that hook kick now. McCallum catching him with the right hand as he moved out. Hard left hand in by Wallace as McCallum tried to close that distance. McCallum not landing as solid a shot in this round as Wallace. Low kick in by McCallum, followed with a left hand back in the middle of Wallace's face. Hard left hook by Wallace. Another hard left hook, hard uppercut by Wallace.
Ray McCallum now has Wallace on the ropes, but Wallace fights back.
McCallum's eyes are glazed, but he's fighting back anyway.
Bill Wallace got his 8th kick in right at the bell, and that's the end of round number 3. We'll be back right after this. Larry Black along with Joe Corley. Let's look in slow motion as Bill Wallace and Ray McCallum come out of this clinch. There's the Wallace hook kick. And here's Ray McCallum with some hard hand techniques on Bill Wallace.
McCallum landing some good shots on Wallace that round. I had to give the round to Wallace by a slim 10-9 because he had McCallum in trouble in that round, more so than McCallum had Wallace.
We're getting ready for round 4. We're scheduled for 5 rounds. This non-title middleweight bout. Bill Wallace, the Superfoot world champion on the right of your screen. Ray McCallum in the red pants on the left of your screen.
Hard uppercut, hard hooks by Wallace. Wallace now picking off the left-hand charge by McCallum.
Bill Wallace complaining that he was hit after break. Seems to have made him mad.
Hard uppercut, hard hook.
How much trouble is Ray McCallum in?
His eyes are glassy. I think he's fighting unconscious myself. A lot of credit to Ray McCallum.
In anybody's book, this is one hell of a fight. Both of these fighters have
hard side kicks by Wallace. Hard left hand counter by Ray McCallum off that left kick. Ray McCallum has only thrown 5 kicks so far in this round.
Ray McCallum really kicking hard when he does throw those kicks. Those left hooks of Bill Wallace are taking their toll.
Many people thought McCallum couldn't take a punch, but he is surely taking some punches in here tonight.
He's about to go down. He can't take those hooks. And yet he did. Ray McCallum is still standing. This is 4th round action, and Ray McCallum is down on his feet at the bell. We'll be back with round 5, the 5th and final round after this. We're back at ringside. Larry Black along with Joe Corley, and here it is in slow motion, some of that 4th round action. Bill Superfoot Wallace and Ray McCallum. Ray McCallum was in trouble at the end of the 4th round, but it looked as though he was saved by the bell. We're getting ready for the 5th and final round. Bill Wallace smiling, saying, "I wasn't hurt." Our center referee, Dick Tershel, doing a remarkably good job. A man of many talents. A photographer with Tershel martial arts photography. And a black belt in karate. This is the 5th and final round. Ray McCallum on the left of your screen. Bill Wallace, the Superfoot, on the right of your screen. Ray's gloves touch the canvas. Ray's gloves
touch the ground, but it is not called a knockdown by the referee.
Those left hooks by Bill Wallace have been taking their toll on Raymond McCallum. Wallace is pressuring McCallum again, and the ropes are holding him up. McCallum is standing on sheer will alone.
Wallace picking off those shots, and McCallum's coming in now, countering with a hard left hook.
Wallace using his kicks much more effectively in this round than he has in the first 4, landing those side kicks. There's a cut in the eyebrow over the left eye of Ray McCallum. The question is, will Ray McCallum be able to stand up through the end of this round?
Wallace still has 2 kicks remaining in this round. McCallum has gotten in his 8 kicks. Wallace still has 1 kick left to throw. There's his 8th kick. Both men have fought an extremely punishing pace with the hands in tight in this fight.
Bill Wallace smiling down at us. A look on his face like, hey, what's this guy doing? Does he think he's supposed to win?
McCallum is out on his feet. What a game fighter this Ray McCallum is.
McCallum is wobbling, holding onto the ropes when he fights back, staggering after every left hook at the bell. And we'll be back with the decision right after this.
Joe Corley at ringside. We've just seen a 5-round slugfest between world middleweight champion Bill Wallace and Ray McCallum. Take a look at some slow motion from the last round. McCallum with a pulling side kick. Wallace with the solid left hand. He must have hit McCallum with 50 very solid left hand punches. I think McCallum was out on his feet 3 or 4 times during the course of this fight, but was able to hang on. Probably the most important part in his career. Both these fighters, who are renowned as kickers, barely got in their kicks as they decided to get together and try to bash one another into unconsciousness in this fight. We're now ready to go to ring announcer Bob Boggs for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judge Green scores it 50-47. Judge Carpenter scores it 49-46. Judge Alvarado scores it 50-45. We have a unanimous decision. The winner, middleweight world champion Bill Wallace.
Bill Wallace, winner by unanimous decision. Larry Black in ring center to try to get a word with Bill Wallace. And hopefully a word with Ray McCallum, too. Let's go to Larry Black. Bill Wallace holding up Ray McCallum's hand, indicating what a great job he thinks Ray McCallum has done. Now to Larry Black.
I'm going to talk to Bill Superfoot Wallace, and I'm also going to talk to Raymond McCallum. Let's see if we can get to Superfoot first. Bill, let me borrow you for just a second.
Oh, after I got all beat up?
A tremendous fight.
I'm glad I'm getting old.
Did you expect Ray McCallum to come out here and give you that much trouble?
No. Well, I thought that young little whippersnapper would come out there, take a shot, take a couple shots, throw a little bit, and move. He hit me.
It looked as though your most effective weapon was your left hook. You weren't landing with that super foot like everybody expected.
Well, Raymond fights right side forward, so it would be to the back of his head, which would leave my front open. So I was trying to work like the hook kick and the side kick.
So you're saying that his style of fighting right side forward almost nullified your left round kick.
Right.
So that's why
I could hit him, but it wouldn't do a lot of damage.
Well, those left hooks that you were landing were tremendous, and people have said that Ray McCallum had a glass jaw. I think he proved tonight he doesn't have a glass jaw.
I don't think that was when he was younger. I've dropped some pretty good guys, and I hit Raymond with some good shots. It dazed him a couple times, but that son of a gun came back and hit me. I'm mad.
It was a tremendous fight. It's going to be a fight that people are talking about, almost like the Corley-Wallace, the bout in 9 rounds in Atlanta in 1975. It was tremendous from start to finish.
Oh, we had a good time. I enjoyed it.
You were smiling at us over at the camera, and we knew that you weren't in any trouble at any time. Did you feel that he had staggered you at any time?
No. I mean, he hit me sometimes, but, you know, like I'm used to working with big old heavyweight boxers, to where Raymond didn't hurt me, but he hit me, which irritates me.
Irritated Bill Superfoot Wallace, still the world champion. Of course, this wasn't a title bout. Are you looking for any bouts in the upcoming months?
I'm going to rest for a day or so.
For a day or so. Congratulations on your win tonight.
Thank you very much.
We're going to talk to Raymond McCallum, the man from Texas, the man with the rebel yell. You did a hell of a job tonight.
Well, thank you.
What were your plans coming in here? Did you fight right side forward on purpose because he's left-legged?
Well, I'm basically a right side fighter, but I thought I'd give him a little bit more trouble.
Well,
for sure.
He said you did give him trouble by fighting with your right side in front because he couldn't use that left round kick. He was using more of a hook kick, and the only thing he really hurt you with seemed to be that left hook.
That left hook, yeah.
Had you planned on him coming out with that left hook?
Yes, I had. I really expected that, but there wasn't much I could do about it.
You were staggered a couple of times, and it looked like you were fighting on sheer will. What kept you up in those last 2 rounds?
I come here to win. That's what I was aiming to do.
Did you feel that you were hurt, or did you feel that you might go down?
I never thought I'd go down. I was definitely stunned a couple of times. He definitely connected with good shots, but I never was going down.
Well, are you disappointed with the decision?
No.
You think it was a fair decision?
For sure.
I agree,
For sure.
but you did a heck of a job, and you showed that Ray McCallum is a middleweight to look forward to.
For sure.
Well, congratulations on a fine fight tonight.
Thank you a lot, Larry.
We'll be back right after this.
Thank y'all.
That was a middleweight bout with Bill Wallace. He's the winner. He's the world champion. But Ray McCallum has really shown us something here on ESPN.
What Ray McCallum showed us is just a phenomenal will. He was, I know, unconscious for about half that fight, yet he was standing up, throwing punches. Just a tremendous will. A lot of people thought that Ray McCallum couldn't take a hard blow, but he took some very hard blows, obviously, from Bill Wallace. And as you said to him in the ring, I think we'll be seeing a lot from Ray McCallum coming up.
I'm tremendously impressed. I came in here thinking that Ray McCallum was a person with a glass jaw because he has been knocked out before. He took some shots that no human being should be able to stand up underneath, and yet he did stand up and give it right back all the way through the end of the fight.
That's right. Early in his career, Ray did get knocked out a few times because he didn't know how to take a blow then. Now he does know how to take a blow, so his will now comes into play. On the other hand, Bill Wallace, I mean, you know, his performance speaks for itself. He's just unbelievable. One of the things we should probably mention is that this ring inside is only about 13 feet square, which costs Bill Wallace over 50% of his fighting area, and you need that area to kick in. This is really an unusually small ring for a karate bout. So knowing that, Wallace came in, did his minimum number of kicks, and continued to blast away with his stronger weapons, his left hook.
I think after this fight, they're going to call him Superhook.
Superfoot, Superhook, he can do it all.
He really is a tremendous fighter, an all-around fighter with good boxing skills along with that left foot. It's just, you know, what can you say about the king of full contact karate, Bill Wallace, except that I think a lot of fans are going to be disappointed when he does retire.
Yeah, he's considering a retirement fight coming up in the next few months, and I think you're right. Everywhere he goes, he just has crowds on their feet, just going crazy. He'll be signing autographs if he wants to for the next 16 hours here until somebody gets him out of the ring.
You should be seeing karate on ESPN just about every week, so check your listings. Make sure you're there when we are, and you see PKA Full Contact Karate right in your own home. For the PKA, for Joe Corley, I'm Larry Black in Oklahoma City. So long, everyone.